Aalamualaikum guys, welcome back to my channel. I pray that you are all in the best of health and iman. If you are new, welcome. My name is Nafisa. I make Islam lifestyle videos. So if you're interested in that kind of content, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and join our family. So I had asked a few of you if you would like to join me in memorizing the 99 names of Allah this Ramadan, and hundreds of you guys said yes, so definitely it's going to happen. And this is going to be the video where I share everything that is to do with the challenge. So without further ado guys, let's begin today's video. I'm hoping that by the end of this video, inshallah, you guys will feel really inspired to join me in this challenge. It's nerve-wracking guys, but we can do this, okay? With Allah's help and each other's support, we can totally do this. We're going to be fine, we can ace this, right? So there are two requests that I have for you in order for you to join this challenge. First and foremost, you have to be subscribed to my channel, that goes without saying. And secondly, you need to hit the notification bell and make sure that you have chosen all notifications. Make sure you have that, because if I am to leave a message under my community tab, or I'm to make a video to announce who the winner is and all of that, I need to make sure that everyone that's entering, I have access to them so that I can connect with you if you happen to be the winner. So make sure you're subscribed and make sure you have that notification bell clicked. So the next thing that you need to know is that there are 4 categories for this challenge. The first being the category of those who would like to memorize up to 30 of the 99 names of Allah. The second one being the category of those who like to memorize 60 of the 99 names of Allah. The third one is the category for those who like to memorize 90 of the 99 names of Allah. And the fourth category is for the executive groups who would like to memorize all of the 99 names of Allah during the month of Ramadan. So this challenge will officially begin on the first day of Ramadan, and it will officially end on the last evening or night of Ramadan. So I hope that makes sense guys. I'm not going to ask that you bring your entries in during that last night of Ramadan, because I understand the rushing and the preparation that goes with, you know, knowing that Eid is the next day. So I'm going to give you guys 2 days after Eid. 2 days after Eid is when I want everybody to bring their entry videos in for me so that I can select my winners. Of course, I'm not going to be biased in selecting my winners, so it's just going to be a random selection of those who have or were able to meet their aims. So you're going to choose a group, you're going to choose a category, and you will let me know in your videos that you send to me, which I will explain more about in a minute. You will let me know which category you're entering yourselves into so that I will be aware of that. So those are the 4 categories. I will be doing a giveaway for each category. So overall there will be 4 winners and 4 giveaways for this challenge. Everybody is going to be receiving the same thing. I'm not going to give a better, you know, a better giveaway to someone who memorizes all the 99 names of Allah versus someone who only memorizes 30, because I feel like we all have different struggles and different abilities, and we're all at different places when it comes to memorizing the name of Allah. So the only way that I can truly make it fair is just to give away the same exact thing to everybody. So there are 2 options of things that you can choose from. One is this beautiful prayer mat. It's a Turkish orthopedic memory foam prayer mat. If you've watched my gifts to that you can gift to people when you're returning from Umrah video, you will notice that I mentioned a prayer mat like that before, and I found one on Amazon, and I can't wait to give this away guys, because you know, Salah can't get any more luxurious than this, okay? If you have this prayer mat and you still don't want to pray Salah, something's wrong. Anyway, like, the pleasure of Allah should always exceed everything anyways. But I am excited to give away this prayer mat. So you can either choose the prayer mat, or you can choose this very beautiful open abaya that I've also found, and inshallah it should still be there by the time this challenge ends. If it's not available, I will choose something similar and let you know, inshallah. But those are the 2 options that I have for you guys to choose from, and that way it makes it fair. I know that a small percentage of my subscribers are brothers, so if brothers want to enter as well, then of course I have the prayer mat that I can give away to them. But if you're a sister, it doesn't mean you have to choose the abaya. You can just choose whatever you want. Okay, so how am I going to ask that you guys enter this challenge? The way that you're going to do it is basically you guys can send me videos via YouTube. So if you go onto your YouTube page or your YouTube channel, you will see that there is a section with a like a video or camcorder type shape thing at the right at the top. You're going to click on that and you're going to record yourself saying the 99 names of Allah. Now, I am trusting you guys that no one's going to be cheating, because if we cheat, the only one we're cheating is ourselves, and you can't cheat Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So let's be sincere in this. And actually, I should have made this disclaimer right at the beginning, which is we're going to do this to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that is going to be our main goal, okay? So whether or not you win or you don't win, that accounts to absolutely zero. Whether or not Allah is pleased with you and you do it for the sake of Allah, that is what really truly counts. And I always talk about doing actions in sincerity on my channel. So I employ all of you to make sure that you are going to do this for the sake of Allah. So you're going to go onto your phone and you're going to go into your YouTube account, and you will click and you will see the camcorder shape thing. You will click on there and you will record yourself, and then you will title it and make sure you put your name on there. The only person that will see it is me, so don't worry, and you will send it to me. It will give you an option to send, and you can choose who to send it to. You can just put in my channel name and have the video sent out to me. And when you record your video, before you record your video, make sure you say your name and make sure that you say which category you are entering for. So for example, I will say Nafisa and I'm entering for the executive group. And then you will recite the 99 names of Allah so that I can see that you have tried your best to memorize it. So that is the challenge. The winners will be for everyone who I can see have met their challenge. So if you tell me that your goal was to enter, or you're entering for memorizing 30 of the 99 names, and you were able to achieve that, and through the video I can see that you were able to memorize all of the 30 names, then you are entered as a potential to win the giveaway. So I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make any sense, please leave a comment for me down below, because right now I'm not even sure if what I'm saying making sense. If it doesn't make any sense, guys, please make sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below and ask me any questions you have about it. So you are going to send me the video recordings of you saying the 99 names of Allah. If you don't want your face to be seen, you can literally just cover your face and I can just hear your voice. But like I said, I might not be able to see you, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can. So make sure that you are sincere in doing this. So this is how I plan on memorizing the 99 names of Allah. Basically, on each day, I am going to choose three names of Allah to try and remember. And I'm going to repeat those 3 names for 5 minutes every morning and every evening or afternoon. So let's say, for example, and the name Allah is actually not included in the list of 99 names of Allah, but just for the sake of giving an example, let's say I'm memorizing the first 3. So Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. I'm going to keep saying that to myself, repeating that for 5 minutes. When my 5 minutes is up, inshallah, I can stop, go back my normal routine, and in the afternoon again I'll come back. Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, right? So whenever throughout the day, as I'm going through my usual routines, if I remember and it comes up in my head and I'm not like speaking to anyone or anything, I can just quietly say it to myself, Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, like that, right? For that day, I will learn those 3 names. Then the second day, inshallah, I'm going to add 3 more names to my list. So Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Al-Malik Al-Quddus As-Salam. Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Al-Malik Al-Quddus As-Salam. Allah Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Al-Malik Al-Quddus As-Salam. Right? So the following day is going to be 6 names now that I'm trying to memorize. And again, I might give myself 5 to 7 minutes, add a little bit more time in between, because now I have 6 names to memorize, right? So again, I'll do that in the morning, and I'll do that in between during the day, and I'll do that in the afternoon, a designated time in the afternoon to do that as well. So each day I'm going to keep adding on 3 names. Now I'm choosing to do 3 at a time because that should have me in good time to complete it within the 30 days. So inshallah, that is the plan that I'm going to employ. So a sister mentioned that there was the 99 names of Allah melody, let's say, I don't want to call it a song, that you can use. I think it's called Asma al-Husna. So there is that as well, but I've seen some versions of it on YouTube that seems to have music on it. So I don't really advise you go on there and use that if it has music on it. Definitely don't. What I would say though is the Muslim Pro app that I suggested to you guys in one of my other videos, that has a section with the 99 names of Allah on it. So I would suggest that you try and use that. The funny thing about that is there seem to be two different versions. On my old phone I have a version that doesn't have any sort of musical instruments whatsoever, it's just vocals. And on my new phone now that I've downloaded that app again, it seems to have one with a duff drum at the back on the background. So I mean, what I'm basically trying to say is that if you're going to use like a melody to try and help you remember it, just make sure it doesn't have any music in it. So the one on my old phone sounds like this. And you can see the names and it goes down as it says it, so you can follow along with it. So that is an option that you can use. If anybody else has a great advice to give to us and share with everybody how they can memorize the 99 names of Allah, please for the sake of Allah, leave it in the comment section down below so that others can use that as well, because we all have a different ways of learning. So what works for one person might not work for another. So the more we can share with one another, you know, the more beneficial it can be, inshallah. So that is how I am planning to memorize the 99 names of Allah this Ramadan, and I am excited about this challenge. I can't wait to see all of your entries, guys. And this really is what our ummah should be about. It should all be about us supporting one another in the way of Allah, in the way of coming closer to Allah. And I'm just so proud of all of you for your taking that initiative to say yes, because to be honest, I was worried someone's gonna be like, nah, I'm not doing that. But yeah, I'm just so happy to, you know, be doing such a challenge. Now, if you want to begin this challenge before Ramadan starts, feel free, guys. Maybe if you do start it now, you can, instead of entering into the people who want to memorize 30, maybe by Ramadan you'll be ready to be amongst those who want to memorize 60 of the 99 names of Allah. So yeah, feel free to begin now if you want to, but officially it will begin on the first day of Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the ability to witness, experience and go through this coming month of Ramadan, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all of our effort in his cause. Inshallah, guys, I will see you in my next video very soon. Assalamualaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.